So I recently asked my entire email list what content would you like to see here on my YouTube channel. The answer completely surprised me. Yep, that's outside playing, so that weird approach where we create tension by playing a lot of notes which you are not supposed to play. In this video I'll be teaching the outside playing method used by my all-time guitar hero Greg Howe that he never talks about. And if you're new to the channel, grab my free arpeggio guide description below, because I really believe fusion guitar, guys, starts with learning some juicy arpeggio shapes. Now let's get into the lesson. Outside playing in general, guys, first of all, is a huge topic. I've put everything I've learned into this focused masterclass. Transcribed 10 years of Greg Howe solos, being his private student, put all knowledge in that course. Check it out, description below. What is outside playing in general? Outside playing is nothing more than playing the wrong notes. You're playing notes that you're not supposed to play. If I got a backing track here, it's an E Dorian backing track, so normally it would be playing. That's a diagram, the green notes. What would happen if we play a red note? Here we go. That's outside playing for you. You could even ask, why would people play outside? It's creating tension, a little bit of interest, I would say, for the audience, and then quickly resolving back to the key, back to a green note. Just like chromatic playing, that's always easier said than done. I'll give you one new idea to work with, 3 tactics that relate to that. The main idea is we are going to focus on this interval, the minor third interval, 2 frets apart. Now if I play in an E Dorian situation, that's inside. But if I would go maybe 1 fret down already, right? That's not inside, that's a wrong note. So, right, that's a minor third interval, having a little bit of an outside sound because there's 1 wrong note. So use that main idea and apply it to 3 tactics. First tactics is what I call the 3-step dance, or the 3-step thing. Here's an example to show you what I mean. Hear that, you'll think it's random. But if you start playing that, but it's always these 3-step moves that are taking you down string per string per string until you're at the top string. Technique number 2 is what I call the snake. Here's the example and I'll explain. This is a fun one actually. Again, we're focusing on that minor third interval, but we're kind of going like. You can do whatever you want, but you can see that kind of meandering or snaky thing going on. Again, always focusing on that minor third interval. We're never letting go of that 1 and 4 finger, right? Doing the minor third interval. We don't care which notes we're playing. This tactic is what I call the diminished one, because it really reminds me of diminished scales and diminished sounds. Here's an example. Again, definitely not random. You can hear and feel the pattern. I can do it anywhere. I can start. Right, you immediately get that outside sound by simply focusing on the minor third using that diminished one tactic. Finally, here's a combination lick combining all these tactics up till now. Thank you for all the tactics, but now what? How do I practice this? Well, my first advice would be hold these tactics lightly in your head. Let them run through your brain when improvising, but please be relaxed. Keep the fun factor in mind. You cannot basically do anything wrong because you're playing wrong notes anyway. The skill becomes more and more, how can I make things flow? How can I get back inside, then go back outside again? Take some practice, guys, but it's just having some fun with tactics. Go! Only members of my Patreon close community can grab all downloads and backing tracks, as always, by the way, thanking them. Here they are. Thank you guys. And if you like this lesson, here's my most popular lesson today about inside playing, showing you a very cool minor pentatonic shape. Thanks for watching.